Will you dare to work in here? Hello guys, good morning. Happy Monday. This week we're gonna work in Carrollton, Texas. We're gonna fix a whole plumbing system, a sewer system, and also we're gonna do about 17 piers to fix the foundation. So first, we have to install the piers, level and stabilize the foundation, and after that, we can proceed to replace the entire sewer system. So let me show you the working area. This is the house we're going to be fixing. I think it's a house built in the 70s, late 70s. So right now it's about 9:30 a.m. and we already have a lot of progress in here. So we're going to level the front of the house. It's settling down, and we believe that the reason why it's settling down is because the house has a lot of plumbing issues. All the cast iron piping is deteriorated and it's leaking, and also we have about 7 to 8 feet drop. We're on a hill, so the big slope makes the soil to wash away along the years with all the rain, so the front is settling down. So we're gonna install piers, we're gonna lift and stabilize, and right after that we're gonna fix the plumbing. Hey guys, so we are halfway into this project, and we already have a full trailer of dirt. I'm gonna go to dump a load of dirt and just take a look at the progress right now. Entrance under the house, so we're digging the tunnel in here, and we're just gonna follow the pipe because we have to replace the plumbing. Here's the bathroom, so this one has to go straight like 36 feet and meet with the other one that goes across. So we have all of these holes dug out for the foundation work. We found some old piers, so as usual with the existing piers, we're just gonna test them out, make sure they're working properly. They don't have pressure, then we just have to make sure we fix that. And we're gonna have another entrance here, so we're gonna dig another tunnel here. This one is gonna go all the way straight to the back to the laundry, so we're just gonna follow the pipes, and then the other one on the other side is just gonna come along and meet with this one. And more holes here, so we're fixing all the front, and as I said before, the plumbing as well. So right now we're just gonna go dump the trailer so we can continue digging the tunnels. Perfect guys, so we are done dumping the dirt in the landfill, so we are on our way back to the job site. We have to continue digging, and well, we'll check the progress when I arrive there. Hey guys, so it's 3 p.m. and we're ready to go home. We'll be back tomorrow. Let's just walk around the house to see how much progress we made today. Let's check our access for the tunnels. We got a lot of progress here. So we're just beginning, but we really did a lot of work today. So we're just gonna take a look at the third and last of the entrance pits. And right now we're just gonna pick up the tools and everything, so we're gonna go home. So Julio's right there. We're gonna have to clean tomorrow a lot of this dirt. We're gonna take maybe another 5 full loads of dirt to the dumpster. Let us know if you have any questions on the comments. Hey guys, so day 2 on this foundation repair, and we have a lot of progress on the tunnels. Let's take a look under the house. So today is our 3rd day of foundation repair in Carrollton, Texas, and we are trying as best as we can to finish the foundation work by tomorrow. We're supposed to have some rain on Friday, and let's take a look at what we have done so far. So we are under the house. These few clips show you the pipe, so we're gonna have to follow it. We're also gonna install piers straight under the grade beam. So let's take a look at that. This is the grade beam. The grade beam is the footer of the house. You can see the concrete goes down. So if we try to press the concrete in here, the hydraulic pump may break through the concrete. If we use the footer, it's thick and strong enough so it won't crack with the pressure of the hydraulic pump at the time we are installing the piers. And this is the pipe that we have to replace. So all this pipe is going to be replaced with PVC piping, so that's going to last hundreds of years without having any issue. And we don't do that work, we just do the excavation. The plumbing portion of this repair is going to be performed by a certified master plumber. Here we have the other tunnel, and this one is only for foundation work. On this tunnel, we're not gonna do any plumbing. From here, we get into under the house, under the bedrooms. So this customer, by hiring us to do tunneling, is avoiding costly repairs on the inside of the house, such as replacing the floors and all of that. So we have another footing in here. We're gonna install, we already have the pier in here. We're gonna be leveling the house tomorrow, and hopefully we can finish the whole foundation work so we can prepare for Friday. It's supposed to rain this Friday. And we have another tunnel on the other side of the house, so we're gonna walk to show you that one. We're also gonna see the rest of the foundation piers we're installing. And now we're kind of racing the weather because we have like 97% chance of rain on Friday. So our idea is to finish the entire foundation work so we can cover all the holes. And as for the tunnels, what we will do is put a sump pump in a little like basin, so if it gets filled with water, it's just gonna pump it out of the tunnel so we can continue working as soon as it stops raining. We're gonna try our best to finish all the leveling and covering all the holes for the foundation work tomorrow, Thursday. So here we are inside the third tunnel. We're gonna also install some piers in here. So you can see that's the pipe. We're just following it. We're gonna replace all of this. We have to continue digging maybe another 20 feet towards that direction. This is the main bathroom sewer system, and we just have to continue digging until we meet with the main line. Then here you can see we have more footers of the house, so we're gonna put piers on those. We have another one here, so we're gonna put piers on these footers as well. And let's take a look over there. This is the toilet here, that's the bathtub, and the sink is all the way over there. So we still have a lot of digging to do. And we are calling it a day. It's 3 p.m. so we're gonna leave the job site right now. The good thing is that we have everything ready to start leveling tomorrow morning. And as soon as we finish leveling, we're just gonna cover up all the holes for the foundation work. We're gonna finish with that by the end of the day. And then apparently we're not gonna be able to work on Friday nor Saturday. So we're gonna see if we can come here on Sunday, because of course finishing as soon as possible with the best quality available is our #1 priority. Hey guys, so we're digging inside the tunnel beneath the house, and I'm going to show you how we dig the tunnels. So this is the end of the tunnel, and Mika is digging here, trying to connect to the other tunnel right there. We're gonna meet with the other guys over there. So as he digs, he passes the soil here to Pablo, and then I'm the third person, and I'm just digging whatever Pablo sends to me. And then from here we pass it to Moises, and then Moises is taking the dirt outside the tunnel. So that's how we dig the tunnels. Right now inside this tunnel we have approximately like 60 feet long, and we still need maybe like another 25 feet more. Hey guys, so we are under the house again. This time we have a lot of progress. The two tunnels are about or already connecting together. Let's check it out. So the piping here was really too bad, and right after we removed the soil, it just collapsed. So nobody can use the fixtures like a bathroom or sinks or anything like that, because the water will just come out of here. So we're gonna remove all of this. You can see all this is the main line. Now we're digging towards that side. So The other tunnel is right there. We don't really need to connect it more than this, but yeah, you can see the pipe is gonna go through here. All these are the clean water lines. Pipe is gonna go just through there. We're just gonna remove this and install PVC. Right now it's cast iron. Now this pipe right here, we need to follow it all the way to the kitchen, probably 4 to 6 feet more, and then we are digging on the back of the house behind the laundry so we can connect to this tunnel. So I read in some of the comments, some of you guys were asking if these were expensive, and other people were saying, yeah, this is definitely expensive. So as you can see, it's a lot of labor, and also this is what we need to deal with. Luckily for us, this water is coming from the washer machine, but like I said, we already notified the people here that they need to stop using the water, and they can stay in the house right now because no restroom or anything can be used. Otherwise, this is what happens. So we're gonna have to clean all this water, and we're gonna do so tomorrow. This is from the laundry. I can smell the soap, but yeah, I'm gonna tell them to just don't use any restroom or anything like that. They already know that. Okay, so that's the second tunnel, and as you could see, we can definitely entirely replace the pipe inside those two tunnels. So we just need to connect to the laundry and we'll be done with all the tunneling. So we can call the plumber to come here to do his portion of the work. Before that, we can start installing the last of the piers to stabilize the house and then backfill the tunnels. Here we are on our 4th day of foundation repair in Carrollton, Texas, and we are just about to start lifting the house. We're just finishing like 2 more piers and then we'll be ready for that. Okay guys, so we are now checking the interior elevations so we can start lifting and leveling. These elevations, they're kind of really bad. The drop we have towards the front is about 5 inches, so let's take a look at that. So we set up our zero here right in the middle of the house, right on the center of the foundation, and we have piers all around the house on the side and all the way to the front, and then we have some piers right under the house in here. So the back is not too bad. So the back of the house here is a little bit higher, then it's almost zero on that corner. But as we walk towards the front, we can notice how the drop began to get worse. Like here, we already have an inch low, and this is in the inside of the house. Like I said, we have some piers right beneath where I'm standing right now. And then here, by the main entrance, I think we have like 2 inches. This is not too bad. Here we are on the front of the house, but look at the elevation. So here we have 3.4, 3.6 inches, and this is the front corner where we have like 4.2 inches. This is very low. Here, let's see the measurement here in the inside of the house. This is about 16 feet away from the perimeter walls. We have almost 3 inches, so that's really, really low. Now here on the master bedroom, we also have 3 inches, so we have to lift a lot. Okay guys, so we are almost done with the leveling. We have lifted like 5 inches in total. I'm gonna show you how we do the final lifting, and then we're gonna take a look at the tunnels and everything when the house is completely level. Take a look at how much we lift. On this area of the house, which is the master bedrooms and bathroom as well, we lift about 6 inches. This is always the most amazing thing about our work. I'm gonna show you how much we lift on this house, and it's crazy. So this is the grade beam of the house, it's the concrete footing, and we have our piers in here. These piers have been pressed all the way to reach the load-bearing strata. We made sure with a hydraulic pump, those right there, that the piers reach at least 9,000 psi. So we have all these piers installed around the house, and we have bottle jacks on the piers. So we lift and level it already, and we lift about 6 inches here. So you can see the house before we lift, it was sitting in here. This was the level before our lift. But now, after we lift it, you can see how it's all the way up now. Now on this pier, it's loose because we already finished lifting there and the other one there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let the house sit on these piers here. So we're gonna install the cylinders on top of that one, and then we're just gonna make sure we shim it tight, and the house is gonna be secure now. So these are all of the piers that we installed to lift and level the foundation. We have about a total of 28. And right now we're just trying to finish the foundation work on the outside so we can cover the holes before tomorrow's rain. Let's take a look. This is the tunnel where we are replacing the pipe. And here we have another footer of the house. This is another grade beam. You can see here we already have piers installed along the foundation. Here under the house, we only lift about 1.5 inches. The elevation wasn't as bad as in the outside. The other tunnel that I showed you before is right behind this wall of dirt, like somewhere about 6 feet of distance going that way over there. So the piers are located at every 6 feet apart from each other. As you can see, like that's the first one. Then we have one here, which is 6 feet. Then another 6 feet, another pier, and another 6 feet, another pier. And from here going towards the back, we have 6 feet and we reach the first pier, and we have 3 more piers located around that area that are supporting the house. So because we have the piers spread out within this distance, we can guarantee that the foundation is not going to settle down anymore. Also, a lot of people wonder about the gap that is left in here. So it's really not important because, as I explained before, the weight of the house is sitting on top of the piers that we install. So this structure now is support on the piers, not on the soil. Before, the function of the grade beams was to support the house on the dirt. But unfortunately on this area, the soil is really bad. We have expensive clay soils. They shift a lot. And with the plumbing problems that the house have, was just going sinking into the soil. We make the house sit on the piers, so regardless of the movement on the soil, the piers will support and maintain the foundation on a flat level. We're gonna take a look at the area where the guys are shimming. After they finish shimming the piers, we're gonna start covering. We're already covering one of the tunnels, the first one that I showed you. So yeah, we gotta hurry so we can finish covering all the exterior piers. Of course, we haven't done any cleanup. We just covered and backfilled the foundation work before it started raining and creates a mess. You can see we use tarp and plastic to cover the dirt so we can minimize the mud. The foundation is already level. And tomorrow I'm gonna re-measure the elevations, so I'm gonna show you the difference on the elevations from the ones I'm showing you today. So this is the actual condition of the tunnels. They're full of water. Unfortunately, we had a lot of rain on this weekend. We had to install the piers right here along the grade beam. But first we had to make the tunnels dry. We are on our 7th day of foundation repair in Carrollton, Texas. We are back to dig more tunnels and install the piers. So right now we have more material. Our final elevations after the work has been completed. All of the piers have been installed, the whole house has been level. We're just gonna wait for the plumber to replace the pipe, but the foundation work is complete. So this is 0. We're just gonna reset it. And with this, remember, this is our zip level. It's our computer level, and we're gonna check the elevations right now. So this is the very back of the house. We have about 0. Variations on the elevations are normal. From floor to floor, we're gonna have some differences. Like we have carpet, we have tile, we have carpet again. Some places you can see how wavy the carpet is, but the elevations are looking really good. So the house is pretty good level, and it's important to point out, remember, that side was about 2 inches. We had about 1 inch low in there, and then the front was about 4 to 5 inches lower. So everything now is within 0.4 to 0.8. It's a huge improvement. It's about 4 inches difference, so that's good. The plumber already arrived yesterday. He's got some progress on the plumbing replacement. We're just waiting for him to completely finish so we can cover all of the tunnels. So right now we already cover a few linear feet of tunneling. Just to remind you, just to go over all the details of this job site. So we did 28 piers in total. It was a total of about 14 to 17 on the outside, as you can see in here. So we already covered all these holes. So you can see here how much we lift on the house. We lift about 6 inches, 5 to 6 inches on the front of the house, all this area. And then we lift about 2 inches on that area, and we lift approximately 1.5 inches on the inside of the house. So this tunnel went under the house. Then here is where we have our clean out and our main sewer line. So all of this is going to be replaced. This is the old clean out, so all of this is going to be replaced, and I'll show you that as soon as the plumber finishes with his work. But let's continue walking around the job site. So we install piers along here, and this is the area that we lift about 6 inches. So you can see how all the concrete came off the ground. Before we lift, the brick was almost sitting on the ground. And now all the concrete beam is visible because of how much we lift. We have another entrance here to the other tunnel. So we have the bathrooms in here, or the master bathroom. So this tunnel goes all across the house and connects to the one that comes from the front, which is the main line. The plumber already replaced the pipes inside this tunnel. He's just missing about 12 feet, but we'll take a look at that later after this. So we had holes installed in here, and we already finished up all of the piers that we do in here. But here we do some piers around the back of the house, all the way there. So on here, this area, we only had to lift about 1 inch. This is our last entrance under the house. This is the 4th tunnel in total, actually. We have 2 on the front, 1 on the side, and this one. The laundry is right here. This one connects straight into the other one that comes from the front. So we have another access to meet with the other tunnel, just to make it easier for us to work. And this is the garage. In here we didn't do anything, just the house. As you can see, it has no gutters along this side. So with the aging and the years, all the rain falling from the roof created a lot of erosion on this side. So we just grade the soil properly. The grass is going to grow back in there, but as you can see, we just made sure that the entire grading in here is pushing the water away from the foundation, so we don't have water collecting too close to the foundation. This is where we installed the first of the piers on this side. We have another breakout, and this is the front that I already showed you. You can see all the pipe that has been removed. You can see how bad and deteriorated it was. It's all damaged, and it was all breaking apart. Look. So the problem with older homes is that the old code allowed this type of pipe, which is cast iron piping. So you can see this crack was already there, and that's why this house has so many foundation problems. So the owner had gutters on the front. That drain, we just plug it in because of the rain, but the problem is that those gutters were just draining the water next to the foundation. We have a huge slope coming to the front. As you can see, the ground level here is probably 12 feet lower than where the foundation is sitting. So that big slope within a short distance, you can't really see it on the video, but it's a big drop. So with the water coming from the roof, it was just causing erosion. It was just washing the soil away from the house, just like it's happening here. You can see a clear example of the damage caused by all the water running down the street. So the house was sinking because of that. Then on top of that, you add all the plumbing issues. So you have three problems in here. The whole sewer system was deteriorated and leaking water. Then the big drop from the house to the street, and improper gutter system. So all of that led to all these foundation problems. Now we fix all of that. So there will be no more leaks under the house. We're gonna grade the soil properly, make sure the water is being pushed away from the house, is not getting trapped or collect just too close to it. And of course, we're gonna give the recommendations of installing an adequate gutter system around the house so we prevent erosion from happening. You can see how much of improvement we got on this repair, and then I'll show you the final result when everything is complete. Okay guys, so the plumber is ready with this, so let's take a look at the finished plumbing repair. So over there, that's the laundry, and the pipe goes towards the back into the laundry. We have all the plumbing work and the foundation work complete. We are finishing this foundation repair and plumbing project. We do approximately 150 to 180 linear foot of tunneling. We installed 28 concrete press piers. We lift that side of the house about 6 inches, and we leveled the entire foundation. And this is how it looks. Finally finishing this project, cleaning all of the dirt. It's time to walk around with the homeowner, show him everything. This job took about 10 days. It was a lot of work, a lot of tunneling, but we just finished. The house has brand new plumbing and the foundation repair and stabilized.